In addition to that, there's a title for the first spin-off movie.
Rogue One, is it called?
Rogue One,
Great,
yeah.
okay.
Which could mean any number of things.
Uh-huh,
Speculate, go.
It could be Brogue One, and it's about shoes.
So you're saying they've said it wrong?
Yeah, I think they probably said it's probably a typo, if anything. Yeah.
Okay, Brogue One, interesting.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think it's in A New Hope when they were making that. There's a bit where the animators got angry or upset or something, so they just had a shoe like fly through.
Oh, sure.
Apparently, I think it's in A New Hope. Might be in another one.
Well, it's probably the story of Brogue One. Yeah.
Well, anyway, but that one though is coming December of 2016. So next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a year between Star Wars films and then like another 5 months and then another one. So they're doing these like Marvel movies. They're just
Pumping
churning them out.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we can have an era of that then. We can have
Exactly.
a few years of that. And then we can stop talking about it for a while.
I don't think so. This is going to be every week forever. How many do you reckon they'd have to tank for people to not care about this?
When you say tank, do you mean unpopular?
Yeah, I feel like
they never would be unpopular though.
Yeah, but I feel like they did it with Star Trek in one. Like they did Into Darkness, everybody hated it. And if they just never made another one, I don't think anyone would care.
Yeah, but I think Star Trek...
It's Star Trek.
Thank
they're
you.
on a track.
Yeah, absolutely. The public perception of Star Trek is that it's for nerds, right?
Yes.
But Star Wars isn't. So
Okay.
I think it was much easier for... Because I remember when the first one came out, here in Australia, they did these weird vox pops where people were coming out of the cinema.
Yeah.
And they, like, as part of the ad campaigns, they're like, it was a good movie and I'm a normal person. I'm not an awful nerd or whatever. Yeah, it's a film regular people can enjoy. It was kind of... They had to do some sort of preemptive damage control of like,
Okay.
regular people can watch this as well.
Yeah.
But there's never been that sort of stigma attached to Star Wars.
There is, but it's not the same extent.
Yeah, I think with...
Star Wars is more kind of common people popular, I guess.
So with Star Trek...
Track.
Thank you. With Star Trek, they didn't need that much of a push for people to hate it again.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
right.
you just
sure.
needed one bump and for people to go, oh, this is for nerds. It's, again, like, oh no. And then,
But
then
the
they've
thing-
lost faith. But Star Wars...
But not only for Star Trek.
Yeah.
But like that alienated everybody, that last movie. Because people who knew Khan and Wrath of Khan were like, how dare you?
Sure, yeah.
How dare you remake Wrath of Khan but worse? And
Yeah.
everybody else is like, who's Khan? What's happening?
Sure, yeah.
My name is Khan.
I think one foul swoop.
Yeah.
They just got rid of everybody.
Sure. But I think also nerd stigma.
Nerd stigma.
Yeah, yeah. And Star Wars has never had that, so...
Yeah, fair enough. But you're right though, because they made 3 prequels that are universally panned.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do. There are fans of them,
Yeah.
and you know what? To be fair, when I saw the third one, I came out and I went, "That was all right."
That's just Stockholm Syndrome, though.
Yeah, possibly. And then as soon as they said new Star Wars film, everyone was like, "Yes, great." No
Sure.
one was like, "Not again."
I was.
Everybody was on board except for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, the Fantastic Four sequel,
Yes.
which was going to come out on June 2nd, 2017, which would have been a week after Star Wars 8.
Sure.
It's been pushed back a week.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Push it back much longer. Or push it forward.
Okay, sure.
Have it make a couple of $1 million before Star Wars rolls in and ruins it.
You're probably right. Yeah, it's probably the way. Well, that's what they did for
Now
Batman.
you're saying Fantastic Four sequel.
Yes.
Has the other one just come out and I missed it?
No, it hasn't come
Like
out.
hasn't come out yet, but they're already working on a sequel.
Yeah.
That's interesting of them, isn't it?
That's how they do it, man.
Yeah.
You didn't say that about Star Wars, and you haven't seen any Star Wars.
It's true.
So, what do you say to that?
I don't know.
What's the stigmatism attached to the Fantastic Four?
They're all really bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Bad movies.
In summary,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Star Trek.